everyone, it's Hunter and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, it is so nice to meet you. Today's video is going to be a favorites video, my most recent faves. I used to make a favorites video. I started out doing once a season and then I did one once a month, and then slowly I just stopped making them, but they've always been some of my favorite videos to watch, so I want to get back into doing them. And since it's been so long, I have quite the arrayment of things to share with you guys. I will have everything linked down below if you guys want to check any of these things out. But with that being said, I don't want this to take too long, so let's just get into it. Okay, so first I have a few beauty items. We'll start with the hair products. The brand is Way. This is their thick hair conditioner and shampoo. I love this stuff. I think I've used about half of the shampoo, and the conditioner is probably about the same. It's in a clear bottle, so it's hard to tell. But I am obsessed with the way that this smells. I have not just like let my hair air dry in so long. I like always want to pull it back because I'm not happy with the curls. But this is seriously amazing. It is rich moisturizing shampoo, strengthens and calms thick hair with keratin, smoothing marshmallow root, shea butter, and avocado oil to fight frizz from the start. And then the conditioner says fights frizz and nourishes dry thick hair. This also uses strengthening keratin, conditioning marshmallow root, shea butter, and avocado oil to moisturize and smooth strands quick. And I'm obsessed. I think this stuff is amazing. It smells so good, and I really wish it didn't cost so much. They did give me the product, but I may have to invest in it every once in a while because it's so good. And like I said, it smells incredible. If you are sensitive to highly scented or like strongly fragranced things, then maybe stay away from this. But if you like the fragrance, literally I feel like I have just put perfume on whenever I use this, and it lasts, the smell lasts so long. I am seriously obsessed. And the other hair item is another one that is pretty pricey, but in my opinion I will be repurchasing this. It is the Day Cactus Fruit 3-in-1 styling cream. I had seen this all over TikTok and wanted to give it a go, and it's $30 for, it looks like 5 ounces. Oh, the sun decided to come into the blinds at just the right moment. How convenient. We're gonna forget that I have lines on my face. This stuff, it says it creates smooth styles, preps blowouts, and defines curls. Okay, it's worse than it was. I'm gonna fix it. Anyway, so I had seen several people using this to do their toddler's hair, and my daughter has a ton of hair, but it's not quite long enough in certain places for me to be able to pull it all the way back. So I use just a little bit of this, and then I add a little bit of water to it to thin it out a little bit. I comb it through her hair with my fingers, and it makes a world of difference. It smells so good, and I couldn't justify buying it for just her hair, but whenever I saw that it was good for defining curls, I was like, I have to give this a try because I can use it on both of our hair. And this is this shampoo and conditioner and this hair cream, and I'm obsessed. I have not been this obsessed with my natural curls for a very long time, and this is one of those things that's really helping it. Seriously, I'm obsessed. If you have curly hair, I highly recommend trying this. So now let's move on to, I do have one shower item, and it is my body wash. I swear I just took everything out of my bathroom. I am not loyal to a specific body wash, meaning I don't repurchase the same one over and over again. Whenever I get finished with one, I'm like, let's try a new one. So I've had Native before, and I really liked, is it like cucumber and mint or something? I really liked the way that one smelled, but I wanted to try something different. This one is sweet peach and nectar, and I am obsessed with the way it smells. It is like sweet, but not too sweet, if that makes sense. I'm not a huge fan of like super like sickly sweet smells. It has like the tiniest hint of a citrus scent to it, which makes it less sweet, if that makes sense. Highly recommend, especially if you like fruity smells. Okay, last beauty products. I have 3. 2 of them are unfortunately higher end. So first I have the Rare Beauty bronzer stick, and it's a little bit messy around the edges, but this is the stick. Literally, I have not like twisted this up at all. There's so much product in here, and I think I got, honestly, I think the shade I got is a little bit too dark for me. It's Happy Soul. I probably could have gone for a shade below this, but I was a dummy and swatched it on my tanned hand. But it is so creamy, it's so pigmented, and I love how easy it is to blend because of how creamy it is. Overall, I'm really happy with this. I think this is gonna last me a really long time because of how pigmented it is. A couple of people recommended it when I was looking for a new bronzer stick, so I'm very happy with this. The next thing is the Summer Fridays Butter Lip Balm. Lip Butter Balm, and I got it in the scent vanilla because I feel like you can never go wrong with vanilla. It's a very classic scent. Also the color is nice. First First of all, I love that the applicator is like rubber. It's like flexible. I was definitely expecting it to be more like a hard plastic. So I really love that, but obviously the product is amazing. It is literally so smooth. I'm about to put some on now. It's so smooth. It doesn't feel oily. I've had other lip balms that once I've had them for a while, the like oil starts to separate from like the other stuff and it just feels weird and I don't like it. It really does smell like butter. It doesn't smell like butter. It feels like butter. Okay, last beauty item is my mascara. It is the e.l.f. Lash extender. It is their tubing mascara. This is what the wand looks like. I don't know if that even focused or not, but I saw about this on TikTok. This is only $7. It's sold at Target. It is sold out a lot. I hardly ever see it on the shelf, but I am genuinely so obsessed with this. I prefer a natural look. I'm wearing it today. Hold on, let me see if you can tell. I just think that it looks the most natural. Genuinely love this. I hate wearing traditional mascara because it always is too wet, if that makes sense. So I feel like it smears really easily if it's not dry, and I feel like it makes my lashes really clumpy. And I also don't like that it is so hard to get off. I can never get traditional mascara off my face very well. I feel like it's always like smeared under my eyelids, and I mean smeared under my eyes like the next day whenever I've taken it off if I don't wear mascara the next day. I just find it so difficult to get off, and I love how easily this comes off. Those are all of the beauty items. So now let's talk about some lifestyle items. So next is a book, and I actually finished it last night, but I need to tell you about it because I love it so much. This is The Rom-Commers by Catherine Center. First of all, the pink pages, the sprayed edges, everything. It's everything. And I loved it so much I had to share it with you. Another favorite I had that's book related is actually an author, and it's Abby Jimenez. I have read a couple of her books so far, and I want to read every single book she's ever written now. I am obsessed. I read The Friend Zone first at the beginning of May, and genuinely I cannot get enough of her. I laughed and I cried during that book. It was literally so good. So I've really enjoyed every single one of her books that I've read so far, and I am looking forward to more that I'm going to read. I have one that I just downloaded on my Kindle from the library last night, and I'm so ready to get started on it. I have 2 more items. I promise that I'm done. The next item is this. This is a light. I found this while I was cleaning our office, this room that I'm in. I think it's my husband's, but it has a battery. I don't know how to charge the battery, so it's gonna be a problem when the battery dies, but it lasts forever. I just made the battery come off and now I can't get it back on. Coolio, dude. Okay, there we go, I got it back on. But I'm gonna turn it on. Okay, so it has this light. You can turn it up to 100%, and like you can barely see me, but like, oh, let me do it this way. It'll be easier. Okay, so here is the light at 100%, and then obviously you can turn it down as much as you need to. Oh wait, is it turning down? Oh, I'm turning the wrong direction. Okay, you can turn it down as much as you need to. So if you don't need like super light, bright light, but you need a little bit of supplemental light, it's great. And then if you press the button, you can change the temperature as well. So this is as cool as it gets, and then it can also get really warm. Yeah, you can't see it on screen, but it can get really warm. So if you're in a really cool lit setting, then you can change it. Or if you're in a really warm setting, you can make it cooler. White light usually looks the best when you're filming videos, but I think that the warm light can look good in certain situations. And I have been loving it. I also love that it has a spot for you to put it on a tripod. So I used this to make a TikTok the other day, and it looked so good. Usually whenever I've used lights, I struggle with it because I feel like it looks too much like I'm using a light, and then the lighting like behind me doesn't look good, but I think that the natural light on this one looks really good. And finally, the last thing I'm going to share with you is this. It is the Kodak Memo Shot Era MS100. It is a mini like instant camera and label maker. So let me turn it on real quick. You see that has this little camera on it, which I think is fun. I mean, this mirror, so you can like take selfies, but I'm gonna like take a picture real quick. Okay, so I just took this picture of my camera sitting in front of me, and then I'll just press this little print button. And I like it because it's black and white. I have a Polaroid instant printer as well, so I didn't want to get something that had color, so I wanted something that would do something a little bit different. And I love that this is like a thermal printer, so it doesn't have like ink or anything. And here it is, printing out the photo I just took. So I love that it takes actual photos, but I also love that it can make a label. So yeah, and it's like a little sticker. So if you have like a bullet journal or something, this would be really good for making like I don't know, putting pictures in there, and I love that it's black and white. I love the quality of the camera on here because it feels very like retro, but of course you can also print photos from your phone. It Bluetooth connects. I don't have my phone with me or else I'd show you. And then because it connects to Bluetooth, that's how you make your labels. And I just think it's so fun. And also the rolls is super easy to change, the paper, and also I think my daughter will have fun trying to take photos of this because you don't have to, or with this, I don't think that you don't need to print the photos that you take, so she can press the button as much as she wants to and take photos, and I don't have to worry about her taking up storage or anything like that. So that was all I have for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below, and don't forget I linked everything down below if you want to check anything out. The only thing I haven't linked is this light because I have no idea where it came from. But anyway, that's all I have, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!